Hi guys, this is Kiki speaking here from Perfume Passion. Happy Friday. Today I'd like to talk about only one fragrance, but it is a big, loud, bold fragrance that I think, mentioned in previous videos, and I've been thinking about for quite some time. I've now acquired it, and I'm very happy to be able to introduce to you from my collection, Le Lion from Chanel. It is their latest release from the exclusive line, and it is not cheap, but so worth it to me. This is an incredible, one-of-a-kind fragrance with super lasting power. The performance is unbelievable. So this is going to last me a lifetime, and it's not that easy to wear. Although I really want to have it and have access to it, this is not a go-to everyday fragrance. So I'm going to try to describe to you what it smells like. Okay, I was with a friend, and she said this reminded her of the Vasa ship. Okay, so the Vasa ship is one of Stockholm's main sites. It's an old boat, an old ship that sank in 1628. And back in the 1960s, they managed to actually lift it up to the surface. And then they spent quite a few years turning it into a museum. So you can now actually walk around the whole ship and, look at all the different sections of it. And I think her association with between Lyon and the Vasa ship has to do with that there is a note in here that is a little bit, that leans a little bit tarish. It's there's a smokiness to it, and I think that maybe and also a little bit like old woods perhaps from this fragrance that seem a little shippy. I can see what she's talking about, but this has so much more. It opens up with some really nice citrus notes, but they kind of settle down quite quickly. And then it has a very heavy note of labdanum, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that, and amber. And then the base is the most gorgeous, like vanilla, patchouli, musk, and I think sandalwood. It has an earthy vibe, like a cellar kind of vibe, just like the sister fragrance Coromandel, which I also really much like to wear. But this one is so much more exciting. That one is more just kind of like a nice, bassy kind of fragrance. But this one has something on the top that just like, well, I had a sample. I decided quite quickly that it wasn't for me, and it was too masculine for me to wear, too smoky. And then I went back and tried it again in store because I was still kind of thinking about it. I managed to get another sample that I worked my way through completely. And then I just had to get it. I love this fragrance. It is such an incredible, it doesn't, to me, smell like anything else really. Maybe a little bit like Mitzah from Christian Dior that is discontinued now, that has a little bit that smoky top. And I ended up getting rid of that one because that one was too smoky. So this is a little bit of a risk for me. It might be one of those fragrances that I just, I have it in my collection and I'll stand at night and just kind of enjoy sniffing the top, but don't actually wear it that often. But I don't think so, because the dry down is so beautiful, and it's such a statement, and I just love it. I think this is going to be a classic. So yeah, and I think that the name really fits the fragrance itself. And I think it is a little bit more masculine than feminine perhaps, but I don't even care. And the more into fragrances that I've gotten, the less do I care about like stereotypes in fragrances. I think this is it's for any kind of person perhaps, but it's not for everyone. I think it's too special to say that, I recommend this for anybody. And it's definitely not a safe blind buy. I would recommend you work your way through a whole sample, like a 2 ml sample, before purchasing this, or get a decant or something like that. But don't buy a full bottle before you're comfortable with it, because it is something special. So tonight I will be dancing. I won't wear this. It is too much for that. Maybe if I'd put it on in the morning and just kind of had like a 12-hour dose of it on my skin, that might work. But I think I'll choose something else for tonight. Okay, those were my thoughts on Le Lion. Thank you for today. Thanks for watching.